Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm putting you through a hardcore ballerina workout. So core, it's an ab workout, but we do incorporate full body to make sure we're really strengthening at length. There are 6 exercises that we're gonna do. I'm gonna do 1 set with you, but there are actually 4 sets in total. So once you've done the 1, go back for 3 more times. We're gonna get going. It's 1 minute on, 15 seconds off. Let's go. This first exercise is a push-up to arabesque. So you're going down into the push-up position, squeezing the abs and the glutes, and then lifting, alternating legs into that little arabesque. Making sure you don't take the arabesque leg too high. You want to be squeezing the glutes and holding it there for a second before coming back to both feet on the floor. Make sure you're keeping that box nice and square. So your box being your hip bones and your shoulders. You want to try and work within that framework. So even if you try and lift the leg a little higher and you start to tilt, try and keep it as square as possible. Keep on squeezing the glutes as you go down and squeezing the abs too. On every exhale, you can kind of reconnect with the core. Just exhale, reconnect with the lower abs. Make sure that your head is over your hands at all times. Your neck is nice and relaxed. Pushing from the kind of extremities, so feeling that your neck is nice and long and so are your heels and your feet. You're nearly done and you're finished. 15-second break and we will move on to the next exercise. For this exercise, we're lowering the legs with a beat and then we're coming back up to the top position. So you're lowering as far as you can possibly go without the lower back coming off the floor. So you want to keep that nice and planted to the floor. And at that bottom position, we're just switching over the feet in a nice turned out position, squeezing the inner thighs as you come together again and squeezing the glutes as you bring them back up to the top. Really making sure on every exhale again that you're really engaging with the lower abs. Your hands are feeling nice and long, like they're pulling towards the wall. Your shoulders are nice and relaxed. You're looking straight up to the ceiling, nice and relaxed neck. Keeping the core working and squeezing all the muscles of the legs, especially as you switch. So you're really getting a nice little bit of a leg workout there too. Just extending to the ceiling as you come back up. You're nearly done. Keep on using the breath to push out the final few. And now you're done. Well done, guys. 15 seconds and we'll move on to the next exercise. This next exercise is a reverse plank with an extension. So we're in that reverse plank, the hands are beneath the shoulders. You're keeping a nice flat spine, so really feeling that you're tucking the pelvis slightly under, you're looking straight to the ceiling. Keeping the core nice and tight. You're then extending alternate legs to the ceiling. So what you want to feel is that it's pulling along and down. So it's almost like somebody's reaching to grab your foot along the floor before it comes up. So it lifts because it's lengthening. You really want to create a really lengthened position. So all extremities, your toes and your neck are lengthening the opposite way. Really press into the palms of the hand to give yourself a little bit more length of the arm. You can drop the shoulders ever so slightly. Really keep on lifting the glutes up to keep that flat spine. You're nearly there. Just keep on thinking about the length and the extension to lift the leg, squeezing the core as that leg comes up. And you are nearly done. Nice work. 15 seconds and we'll move on. This exercise is ballerina bicycles. So one leg is extending and both arms are coming either side of the leg, still in that 90-degree position. You're coming up, but you still want to feel nice and long. So think about the leg that's extending and think about really feeling the length from the toes that are pointing towards the wall or wherever they're pointing to. Make sure you're coming up in a slight twist, getting your obliques working. Use the breath, so as you extend, you're exhaling on the up and really connecting with the core. Keep the breath going. You can really want to kind of hear yourself breathe in and out. As you come up, make sure that you're not crunching the neck. You can bring your chin ever so slightly into your chest if it starts to hurt your neck, but you mainly want to feel about really engaging the core before you come up, so kind of igniting that fire in your core before you crunch into it, feeling as long as possible. You're nearly done, just one more to go. And you are done. Take a breath, 15 seconds, and we'll move on. This exercise is for scissors, so you're beating the legs and switching them at that top position, grabbing onto the leg if you can that's closest to you. You're keeping the core nice and tight and your shoulders are slightly lifted off the floor as well as your neck. Bring the chin ever so slightly into your chest just to support your neck a little bit, keeping the core nice and tight, and as you lower one leg, you really want to feel that it's going the longest route possible. So the foot is helping you to extend and reach the highest point and the furthest point away from you, really keeping that position long. Keep on using the breath here, breathing in, exhaling out, connecting with the core. Make sure that the shoulders aren't too tense, so even though you're grabbing onto the leg, you want to feel that they're nice and relaxed and grounded and down, so you really feel that the shoulder blades are nice and relaxed. Keep that lower back on the floor. You're nearly there, so just keep on using the breath for this final few. And you're done. Nice work. 15 seconds, and we'll move on. This exercise is a ballerina oblique lean, so what we're doing is we're twisting as we lean back, with the hand coming from the 5th position to a 4th position, crossing, so your hand is meeting your opposite knee, but you really want to feel that that cross is coming at length, so it's almost like you're extending up with the spine before you rotate, so nothing is crunching, everything is lengthening. Really feel that the toes are still kind of leaning away from where the body's leaning, so you want to feel nice and long at the back of your legs. As you come up to that position in the 5th position of the arms, you're pressing your chest out to really create a nice long flat spine. Keep it going like this, keeping the core nice and tight, coming to the top and sitting on the top of your sit bones when you're in that nice extended position in the 5th position of arms. You're nearly there, so just keep on breathing, exhaling. Inhale in the 5th position and exhale as you come into that oblique twist. You're nearly done. Nice work. 15 seconds off and we'll move on to the next exercise. Well done! If you haven't done all of your sets, go back to the beginning for 3 more, but otherwise if you have, congrats, you are done. Hopefully your abs feel nice and blasted. If you've enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. Also let me know what other kind of workouts you'd like to see and I will try and do them for you. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be putting loads of videos up on this channel and I will see you very soon, I hope. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.